Nick, a big win last time out for you. I wonder, I mean, especially the way you won the fight. You know, I wonder, do you feel like that was kind of a special moment for you, or, you know, that you showed kind of fully what you're capable of?
Yeah, you know, I don't know if I would say like super special, because in my head before, I told you guys exactly what was going to happen. I said word for word, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. And so like the way I've been training, the way I've been progressing, just everything in my life has solidified. And you know, it's noticeable by everyone around me, it's noticeable by me, and it's noticeable by the fans. It's noticed, you know, like, so the same thing's going to happen on Sunday. You know, right. I don't know if I'm going to kick him in the head or not, but in one way or another, he's going to sleep. So we'll see how he chooses to do that.
I was going to say, that would be very specific to say, I'm going to kick him in the head again, and that's how it's going to go.
No. I mean, it's possible, but we're going to let him pick his own demise. I'm not going to be greedy and say I want the head kick, even though it is good for TV.
It is great for TV. We'll take it if you got it. Give me an idea what the focus has been in the meantime, man. I got to think it's a lot of family time in there from what I see on social media. Has that been kind of the focus for you?
Well, I structured my life just so my family is always involved, you know. You know, I don't go into it too much, but my childhood was a disaster. So with my kids, I knew that I had to be a proper father. That was one of the most important things in my life, is to be a proper father, be a proper dad. So my kids come with the gym to me every day. I have them all the time. It's really hard to be here because I don't have anything to do. You know, I mean, I'm up at 6 in the morning with my kids. I get them ready, I feed them, I take them to the gym, I train, I go back, they take a nap, we go back to the gym, we come home, my wife gets home, we feed them, and they go to bed, and then it's 8 o'clock, and then it's time, then I'm going to bed at 9 o'clock. So I have a busy life, but it's better than I ever could have imagined, you know. I've never been so happy to be so busy and so tired.
Have you been selfishly sleeping in a little bit this week since you don't have to be up at 6 a.m.?
No, I'm still freaking up at 6 a.m. It doesn't matter. I wake up like an instant, because like before I used to be able to kind of like wake up and be like, oh, it's not time to get up, I could go back to sleep. But when you have kids, like, you have to wake up. Like I can't just let them play by themselves. You know, they're just babies. So once it's time to get up, I get up. So I've been doing a lot of walking around the hotel in the morning.
That's nice. But it's obvious how much your family means to you in this situation. I wonder kind of overall, like, in some way I feel like kids can kind of settle you down a little bit and bring peace to your life and that sort of thing, where this is kind of an angry sport, you know what I mean? But on the other hand, it can be motivation as well, right? Food on the table, that sort of thing. So how do you feel it has impacted? Because you do seem kind of more complete and more whole. So I just wonder how it's impacted you.
It's gave me more purpose, and it's also, I don't know. It's kind of weird to compare your kids to like a dog or something. But like guys come back for more. They get like a dog, or they take care of it. When you take care of someone else, it makes you a better person, and it makes it so like I don't always focus on fighting. But when I do focus on fighting, I'm gonna kill anybody because they're trying to take food out of my children's mouth, you know. And it's given me that motivation to work harder, and also just the daily grind of it. Makes you in better shape, it makes you better mentally, it makes you stronger. And these guys, it really is an advantage to me. They have no idea like how much I have to deal with before I even get to the gym. And then I still beat those guys up. So I'm like operating 50% and kicking people's ass. Now that I'm here, that's why I said I'm like just shaking with energy now, because I don't have anything to do. I'm just standing around, you know, eating my food, cutting my weight a little bit, but my weight is good, my conditioning is great, everything is good. So now I'm just kind of waiting to kick somebody's ass.
Scott Holtzman is the guy that's trying to take food off your table, right? Give me an idea. What do you think about this matchup? I mean, a guy that's, I think, kind of flying under the radar. I mean, a tough dude. But when you got the matchup, what do you think once you started researching him? Give me an idea what you think about it.
You know, I didn't know who he was at first, which is weird because he fought right before me on another card, and so I didn't know who he was. But I watched his fights. He's very strong. He's very tough. You know, if you ever think that you're gonna fight someone in the UFC and you don't take it fucking serious, you're gonna get your head knocked off. And I take him very, very, very seriously. And I actually have a feeling that he's not taking me as seriously as he should. And that kind of gives me a little more motivation, a little more bloodlust, and I'm gonna put it to him. I'm telling you, I'm gonna put it to him.
What's the plan for you this year? I mean, you've been around for a long, long time, man, but I feel like for whatever reason, now it's all coming together. Maybe it's the family, but it's all clicking. So give me an idea. What are the goals? What do you want to accomplish this year?
You know, I said the same thing earlier, you know, like before when I was at 45, I did it the right way. I fought who I was supposed to. I climbed. I was like 11th, and I fought 10, and I climbed my way up that ladder. And that stuff is for the birds. That's how idiots do it. Okay? I'm gonna put impressive wins together. I don't care who they give me. I'm going to make it a display. I'm going to put on a technical show that the fans never thought was possible earlier in my career. And then the UFC is going to keep providing me with the opportunities to better my life and to take it. You know, there's a reason that today I will be the first fight on ESPN ever. There's a reason for that. It's a lot more important than the second fight on ESPN. It's a lot more important than the third fight. I mean, this is a big fight. It's a big opportunity. The UFC sees that I put in the work that they asked me to put in. I've changed my style. I've changed my life. I've changed all kinds of things in order to understand the business side, in order to understand the entertainment side, and in order to understand just the striking and basic, like, fight science. You know, I've put so much work into this. And so what if when I came in here I wasn't ready? Now I am. And now people better be scared.